The league championship trophy gleamed under the dim aisle lights, sitting on the seat near our manager as he drove the old team bus. We were all exhausted, that deep bone kind of tired that comes after 4 quarters of brutal full-contact football. I leaned my forehead against the vibrating glass, watching the black silhouettes of rural cornfields whip by in the night. "Everyone accounted for back there?" the manager called out, his voice raspy from shouting over the sideline all game. I started the count as team captain. 1, 2, 3. I reached 30, our full roster of grown men, but then my eyes drifted to the very back seat, the one usually piled with equipment bags. There sat a man in an unfamiliar dated team jacket. It was heavy and dark, with a patch I didn't recognize from our league. He was staring straight ahead, his skin the color of unbaked dough. 31, I whispered, wondering if the fatigue was making me miscount. I blinked, and the seat was empty, just helmets and pads. But when I looked at the window, the condensation from a breath that wasn't mine was still fading off the glass. Underneath it, written in the fog by a finger that wasn't there, were the words, "Watch out for the bridge." A sudden panic gripped me. I called out to the manager to stop the bus. He glanced back over his shoulder, yelling over the engine noise. "What was that? I can't hear you over the back." It was an accidental distraction, just long enough for him to miss the road ahead. He looked back and slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. The bridge over the swollen creek had washed out in the storm, leaving nothing but a jagged drop into the black, churning water. Roars of terror filled the bus as we plunged downwards. As the freezing water flooded in, I scrambled over seats and tried to kick open the rear emergency door. But the last thing I saw through the glass was that same pale man from earlier, standing outside on the sinking frame, holding the door shut with impossible strength.
"Come and join my team forever,"
he coldly whispered through the glass. Haunt that like button and subscribe to Join the Darkness. This was Fright Night Mode.